Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
Hey, this is BJ. Thanks for listening to our show's podcast. If you're a fan of all things geeky, you should check out my other podcast, BJ Shea's Geek Nation. We have new episodes every day, and you can check it out at bjgeeknation.com.
Your home is going into foreclosure and you feel like a financial wreck. You don't know where to turn for accurate information. I'm bankruptcy attorney Travis Gagne. Let's talk about some legal options. If we work quickly, we can propose a plan to save your home, modify the loan, or in many cases even eliminate your second mortgage. The consultation is free. I've helped hundreds of people just like you make informed decisions about whether to save their home or exit it on a reasonable, organized timeline. The chapter you choose sets the tone for the next chapter of your life. Please contact me today at choosetherightchapter.com. That's choosetherightchapter.com.
99.9 KISW, the Rock of Seattle. Well, the Gov says we got to wear face masks when we go outside in the Publix. And KISW's got the great face mask, man. Oh, yeah, get the Rock face mask with the skull in the front, black face mask, the Rock logo emblazoned on it. Oh, yeah, we got two sizes. We got small and large. You know what? Because there are no mediums. Either you go small or you go large. There's no in-between. Yoda said that. Go big or
go little.
Yeah. But you know what? If you go maskless, then you should stay home. Okay? See how that go big or stay home? Thank you. Okay. Would you like one of these masks? They do help benefit the Washington State Nurses Association. That's a good biz. All the info, how you can buy one of these KISW masks at KISW.com.
Let's play Beat Migs.
It's time to play the game. So everybody scream his name. Beat Migs. Don't be a loser. Whoa, Beat Migs. You're a loser.
It is time to beat Migs, and it's time to pump it up for Monday. Pump it up! Oh, yeah. Yeah, time to get all pumped up! Ah! Wow, you really sound like you're pumped up.
Yeah, I'm not.
You're not.
I'm faking it.
And you're not
until I
making
make it.
You're not making it.
No, I'm not. All right, fine. Let's get to our contestant. We've got Chris and Oli. Chris, are you there?
Yeah, how you doing, guys?
Doing good. All right, Steve, get out of here. For those playing at home, Chris will have 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. Chris, you can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Ready.
What vitamin does the sun's ultraviolet rays help the skin produce?
C, D, E.
D, yes. The first Red Robin restaurant was opened in what U.S. state?
California.
No. Do you want to pass?
Washington.
Yes, Washington. Who played Cher in the movie Clueless?
Oh. Pass.
The footwear company UGG was founded in what decade?
80s?
No.
70s.
Yes. Port-au-Prince is the capital of which Caribbean country?
Bahamas?
No.
Cuba?
No.
Pass.
How many pounds are in 3 U.S. tons?
6.
No.
6,000 pounds.
6,000, yes. What gas makes soda bubbly?
Carbonation.
No. All right. Well, 4 correct. I mean, carbonation is the process, but there's a specific gas that makes it carbonated.
It's the Revs gas.
No, I don't think that would be good
wouldn't
to
work.
make the soda bubbly. That would
All
be
right, fine.
kind of disgusting, actually.
Well, I guess it would have to be like yeah. I won't say anything because look who's back in the room.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
me.
Yeah, it's you, Steve.
Don't want to give him any clues.
That would be a really gross clue. Steve, are you ready?
Oh, yeah!
What vitamin does the sun's ultraviolet rays help the skin produce?
Oh, hold on. I got to take my vitamin off.
That's it.
Yes. The first Red Robin restaurant was opened in what U.S. state?
Washington.
Yes.
Yum.
Who played Cher in the movie Clueless?
Alicia Silverstone?
Yes. The footwear company UGG was founded in what decade?
Oh, 90s.
No.
The 2000s.
No.
80s?
No.
70s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Port-au-Prince
how about that?
is the capital of which Caribbean country?
Queen. I don't know. Bahamas.
No.
Bermuda.
No.
Cancun.
No. How many pounds are in 3 U.S. tons?
Oh, crap. 6,000.
Yes.
Nice.
What gas makes soda bubbly?
Butane?
No.
Methane?
No.
Octane.
No. What's the most populated city in Italy?
Rome.
Yes. Between which two planets does the asteroid belt lie?
Earth and Venus.
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Steve, you win. 5-4.
I knew
Oh,
it.
Chris, so close.
I knew it.
Thanks,
Sorry,
Chris.
buddy. Though it could have been a better performance.
Oh, it could have
I
been.
should have a song.
Yep. I mean, both you and BJ are going down the methane route for soda, and that would be really disgusting.
Right about.
Yeah.
Would you like some root beer?
some fart beer?
Made special.
Carbonation?
No. Carbonation is the process, which actually, strange enough, is what Chris said as well.
Yeah, you and Chris ought to get together
know.
for a
5-4.
special
Very.
off.
Yeah,
I don't know how to make it. I just drink it.
I can tell.
I don't know how to.
Carbonation is the process, so that might be part of the gas name.
Yeah, you got two gases that you could say carbon. Because I confuse them, but you either go dioxide or monoxide. You should have one of them, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Monoxide.
No. That will
Dioxide.
kill you.
Nothing wrong with a little. Hey, look, it's a good drink.
Have you heard of carbon monoxide poisoning?
It will be
That's
the
a bad
drink.
thing.
It'll be the drink of your life.
Yeah.
That's if you smell it, not if you drink it.
Well, you know what? I've never drank it before, so you're technically correct at this point with my information.
Are you all of a sudden working for some sort of governmental medical agency where you just come out with a lot of silly things and hope it works?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Try this. Try
Wow.
that. Try carbon monoxide. That might fix
It'll
it.
cure COVID, too.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Yep.
Wow. Port-au-Prince is the capital of which Caribbean country?
Is that Jamaica?
No.
Well, then, I don't know.
Haiti.
Oh, Haiti. Yes, it's Haiti. I'm an idiot.
Haiti. Sorry.
Yes, Haiti. Damn it.
Wow. Congrats, Steve. You won.
Good job, Stevie.
Thank you, sir.
That's it. That was the only one that we didn't get right, huh? I guess so.
Yeah, the other one we figured out was the UGG brand, and he did that in the 70s.
Oh,
Figured
okay.
out with his fourth
Man,
guess.
it took a while for that to take off, though. I feel like it was until the late 2000s, maybe. Or
That's
2000s.
what I know about it, but I don't know anything about fashion.
If I remember correctly, I think it was kind of Pamela Anderson who really kind of made it popular, but then she felt bad because I think they use sheepskin or whatever, and she's vegan or
Oh,
something.
she went
Oh,
PETA.
yeah,
Yeah, she was the PETA
So
person
she
for a
felt
while.
bad.
Jeez, yeah, I don't even remember them in the last 10 years.
No, I just remember the Han Solo look for fall, which is just the vest and then the Uggs with the yoga pants, and that's all I remember.
But some of them aren't even the UGG boots. Those are just like knee-high brown boots.
No, I'm fine with that, too.
Yeah, I don't know. I think ladies rocking the Han Solo look is a good look.
Yeah, I love it.
There's a woman in Houston. Her name is Catherine, and she flies a lot for work. So she's doing a lot of flying, even with the pandemic. And I guess what she's been doing is she walks around airports handing out inspirational notes to random strangers. And she started doing this before COVID hit. And the pandemic hasn't slowed her down. She's like, well, I'm in the airports a lot, so I'm going to do this.
I would imagine it's going to freak people out unless she's like, how is she handing the note over?
I
She got
agree.
gloves on? I don't know.
Yeah, I agree, dude. I don't think I want anybody to hand me anything in an airport. I don't care how gloved up you are. Why would I take that?
I'd take it.
Oh, you would? And she says, look, I mean, her intentions are good. She says she's just looking for people who might be having a bad day.
Sometimes I'm just like, who needs a note?
I like it.
Thank you. Have a good morning.
You too. You are beautiful.
Go make some magic today.
I don't feel very beautiful right now because I'm tired.
So it means a lot. So if I do something nice for somebody, then they'll do something nice for somebody, and it just kind of spreads.
I mean, what are you going to do? You can't argue with this woman. I mean, it's wonderful. It's nice. I mean, there's nothing to say except
that's pretty cool.
Me during COVID, though, I ain't taking it.
No.
Yeah.
Read it to me.
Yeah.
6 feet away, lady.
Yeah, what are you trying to say, lady? Get out of here. You know.
I got my crazy face shield on.
Exactly. Oh, yeah.
Stay away from me.
You should see me at the airport. I am face shielded and everything. I got my gator mask on, the face shield. Oh, yeah.
If I saw you, I wouldn't hand you a note because I'm like, this guy's clearly afraid.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't want anything near him at all.
Right. Why would I want to mess with that guy?
Yeah. I mean, that's I'm surprised more people aren't face shielding at the airport. There are certain places where you go, okay, a mask should be enough, but the airport, man, I mean, that is just a petri dish. That's why the face shield to me is just, I'm surprised people aren't doing both.
Yeah, like prior to the COVID stuff, and also during it, I mean, I think what she's doing is pretty cool because it's just like, sometimes you just need to read something nice, and it's kind of cool that a random stranger, like, okay, for instance, like I drive in every morning, I get on Shaw Road in Puyallup, and you see all these stupid political signs in the dirt, right? Like, so like you got like the road, and then they got like this like little middle thing on Shaw Road where it's like got
the median kind of thing.
Yeah, it's kind of like a little mini one.
Yeah.
And so people are putting all their dumb political ads there, but somebody has decided just to put like words of encouragement there as well that look like a political ad. Like,
that's cool.
It's like a white cardboard thing. First one I see, and I turn onto Sean, it just says like, "You are enough." I'm like, "Damn right, I am enough." It's like, eat my banana.
Yeah.
And then it's like. The next one says something like, great things ahead or something like you are worth it. And I'm just like, as dumb as that is, it puts me in a better mood when I see him.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? But that's so funny. It's like I think that person must have read a Brene Brown book because that's a big problem for a lot of people in the world is not thinking they're enough, and it sends them into a neurosis. And Brene Brown says it's like a pandemic of psychology that's happening in the country. So somebody putting a sign up like that's actually doing good work.
Oh, one of them says, "You got this."
Oh, that's a good one for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like,
shove that whole banana in my mouth. I was like, you're damn right I do.
That's 80s.
Whoa.
Wasn't 80s when we came up with, "You got this"?
Or is it just do it?
Well, it's kind of on the same note. You know what I mean?
Just do it.
Yeah. Oh, you got this. You got this, Jimmy.
Oh, we should start making those like political signs, but have it be a Shia LaBeouf and have him just like have his quotes.
Make your dreams come true.
I love this idea.
Just
I like
this. Do it.
And just have Shia, like Shia for something, and then make your dreams come true.
Shia for life.
Shia for life.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Just do it.
No, I'm not going to do this, but
it's a great idea. You can put it right up in the median.
It takes a lot of effort.
Oh, but don't you want to make people feel shied?
No, I want other people to make me feel good.
Yeah. All right. Well,
isn't that the whole thing?
That's right. I forgot. It really is about you.
I was asking for a cigarette. You said no. I said word.
I think that's all I need to know to make my vote for Shia. I'm going to vote for Shia. He said no. Word.
I have a buddy that he's a wrestler. His wrestling character is like he's like this sad emo character. It's Dante Smythe, and he walks around with a notepad as he's going around into the crowd. He writes people's personalized notes like this lady, but his are on the other end. So it'll say like, "You are not worth it."
Oh,
like,
nice.
You'll never amount to anything.
Oh, jeez. I like this guy already.
He gave me one. It's like I handed it to me. I'm like, "Oh," it says, "Nobody cares about you." I'm like, "Thanks."
Yeah. Well,
damn. But it's kind of funny because that's like his character. He's like this mopey dude.
How about this?
I don't think he should do that at the airport.
Oh, yeah? Why not? Well, he's got to balance her out.
He could follow her around.
Yeah.
And write mean things.
It's the yin and yang of inspiration.
What she said, lies.
Yeah, lies. Just lies.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW. Hey, you got something to say? I got something to say. They're wild, rabid, and on the loose. This is Listeners on the Loose.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose. Listeners on the Loose, you pick the topic. You guide the show at 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. Whatever you want to talk about, man. The floor is yours, but Steve has a rule.
And that's to show some energy and bring it. Otherwise, we're going to have to gong you. And then say goodbye.
Goodbye, old friend.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999. DJ in Puyallup, you are on The Rock.
BJC.
Who cares? See, nobody in the room even cares to say who cares.
Maybe we care, so we didn't want to say who cares.
Oh, is that really what it is? I feel like you're just done. You're done with me. What you got for me, buddy?
Well, I was just calling to see if you guys have any crazy animals as pets when you guys were kids or growing up. Because I had an S load of them. When I was about 13 or 14, I had a total of about 18 reptiles, along with 3 cats and 3 dogs at the same time.
Damn, you had 18 reptiles?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we had snakes, chameleons, Savannah monitors, and all sorts of different snakes, man.
And did you have a big enough place for all this, or were you just like this little smelly menagerie?
Oh, well, it was a little smelly. I mean, once you get above, 5 reptiles, then your house is just going to reek. But it was good. You know, we had a bunch of terrariums, big old terrariums held by PVC pipes and mesh that held every single one of them. And the craziest part was in one room, we actually had 2 anacondas, a Burmese python, and 2 what are called jungle carpet pythons. They're pretty big. They were about 8-9 feet at the least, all of them.
Vicky is saying she would love that.
No. Dude, a gardener snake would be bigger than me. That's huge.
Yeah.
You see that recent
things
video?
are nothing. You can't be scared about a gardener snake.
They're still bigger than me. I don't know.
Have you seen the video of the snake that's going through the toilet that's been spreading on?
I heard about it, but I haven't watched it.
Oh.
I don't know if I want to watch it. That's why I've heard it, and I go, I think that's one video I'm going to avoid.
I didn't want to watch it. It was just on Twitter, so it auto-played. And, man, I didn't go to the bathroom for the rest of the day.
I know, dude. To think that someone can climb out of your toilet, did it at least happen in another country?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll just say
West Texas.
Oh, I was going to say Australia.
Oh, so it was another country. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
I had chickens growing up.
You had chickens?
Really? Yeah, two little chickens. So in New Mexico, they had these farm and feed stores, and every year for Easter, they would dye them colors, which terrible. Why are you doing that to little baby chickens? But my mom thought it'd be cool to buy them for me for Easter and surprise me, so I had a pink and green chicken.
Aw, did you name them?
Probably
Benji
Fluffy
and Joel.
Actually, that's what it was. Benji and Joel.
I wonder if that was the best they could do for chickens, because, the other thing we do to chickens ain't so cool either. Dyeing them is probably the nicest thing we do to chickens.
Yeah, I raised them. The pink one and we ended up taking it to a farm. I stepped on the other one, though, so it was...
Okay.
Yeah, it was
well,
it was squished, yeah.
I like how Danny goes, can you believe the horrible things we do to chickens? Then you step on one.
It was my fault. I was being sprayed by a water gun by my cousin, and the chicks followed me around, and I didn't see it.
And you stepped on the poor thing.
I know, I felt
I'm
so
humble
bad.
bragging. The chicks just follow me around.
Yeah, I don't. No, we just had crazy dogs that would break stuff.
Oh, my mom had a tarantula.
A tarantula?
Yeah, a pet tarantula named Harry.
Did you play with it?
Sort of. He had a.
Would you like to play with the
He had
hairy
an
tarantula?
aquarium, so basically all we could do was just feed it and watch it. It was really fun when we would feed it mice because it would actually have to chase the mice around. It was kind of boring with the crickets though because the crickets would just jump around and eventually one would just land in front of it and it'd eat it.
Oh, it's no fun the way that it would eat other
It's kind of
animals.
boring.
Yeah, see that's that's not my life.
We had some hamsters. One it was Mickey and Rocky. No, Mickey and Peanut. Sorry. And Peanut, I remember, I think Peanut was mine and Mickey's was my brother's. And we came home one day and Peanut's head was missing because Mickey ate it.
Hardcore.
It was so weird. And then my parents didn't get us any more hamsters after that. But then we had a dog. It was like a pit bull mix. Her name was Sasha, and she was awesome. She was the most playful dog. But when she got big, she would come the minute she'd come from upstairs, she'd fly down the steps, knock things over, and then jump on you like a lap dog. Aww. And it was always fun when my dad would come home because my dad did not like her, but she really liked my dad, or at least trolling my dad. So he'd be sitting in his lazy boy rocking chair. She'd come flying down the steps when he'd get home and just jump on him and knock him over. And it was hilarious, except for him. My dad didn't find it funny.
Oh, yeah. I feel, your dad and I have a lot in common in that regard. The hating the dog.
He'd be cursing, and she's licking his face, and my brother and I are laughing, so then he's yelling at us. It was awesome.
Your poor father. Seriously. No wonder the man was stepping all over your toys.
Oh, poor him. Boo-hoo. He had an animal that loved him.
Yeah, see, that's...
Yeah, right?
See, you know what? No, keep your animals away from me.
Someone said, for Friday's Listeners on the Loose, are we going to discuss the fact that Vicky has created an OnlyFans account?
Wait, what?
What?
Have you really?
I didn't know this.
Literally, I'm trying to see if I can I know, like, Steve was showing me somebody that has an OnlyFans and she doesn't get nude and she
No.
has a ton of followers. And, they're like $9 a pop. I'm like, well, if I don't have to get nude, then why the hell wouldn't I do this?
What is she doing to attract people then?
Pictures and interacting videos, I guess.
What kind of pictures and interacting videos?
I'm not a subscriber,
Same.
but she made it very clear that she's not doing anything of the adult variety.
Well, shouldn't you do some research into her before you start your own
Why?
page?
You can do whatever you want on OnlyFans.
I don't have to copy her.
You don't have to do it. You can do whatever you want.
But you want to make money.
Yeah, well, that's up to the person that's willing to spend the money.
That's what I'm saying. You two geniuses, you got to do something that will attract the cash.
I'm going to rub my dog's belly when I get my OnlyFans account going, and that's going to be my videos.
You're going to get one too?
So
I'm not opposed. I got bills to pay.
Okay.
I'm not getting naked or doing anything raunchy.
Oh,
I can do.
Much to your chagrin, BJ.
yeah. Sorry, man. I was hoping I see you rub something else.
No, I'm just going to hang out with my dog.
Honestly, if somebody pays you for that, they deserve to be just taken out of humanity.
Why?
I really
Why?
believe
It
it
brings
be
people
put on
happiness.
Moron Island.
I watched that damn on the Discovery Family or whatever channel. They got it's like the Two Cute Animals show, and it's just like cats and dogs just hanging out, existing. I can watch that for hours.
Absolutely.
I don't understand humanity anymore. I just don't get it.
I know you don't understand when people just want to chill and be happy.
But then there's that girl who makes a crap ton of money for pretending she's a dog on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
So you're going to do that? Are you going to crawl around pretending you're a dog?
Well, I'm kind of sifting through some ideas. One of the ideas would be to read things in Spanish.
Well,
Like,
people,
really
some
sexily.
people do like that. Okay.
So that's an idea.
You could do you could cook and just show what you're cooking.
Well, I also do a lot of DIY projects, and I work with hammers and all kinds of tools, so I could do that.
Yeah.
It's
Anything could be on OnlyFans, one texture says.
I understand that anything can be on OnlyFans. I do understand that. You can do anything. You can throw anything on the internet. You can do a podcast about anything.
Mm-hmm.
It must be generational. See, I come from a generation where you had to have something. There had to be some draw. I'm just going to sit here and cook.
I come from the generation where everything's got to be sex.
No, it's not. I didn't say
That's
that.
exactly what you're saying.
You know what? First of all, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that there's a generation of people that think you'll just watch me do stupid stuff. I'm just saying, you got to have something that you do that's somewhat talented. Just sitting there cooking.
All that matters.
Why am I going to pay for that?
Well, you're not her demographic.
Maybe if it's Gia or somebody and they actually know how to cook, or maybe
there's somebody it's called OnlyFans. Somebody's a fan of Vicky and just wants a little bit more of a peek behind the curtain, and not in an adult way, but just to see what's going on.
Well,
in her
Vicky,
life.
now here's what I would say: it's not so much Vicky because Vicky is somebody. See, I can understand that, but some of these other things, like you say, you watch like a cat and a dog just hanging out.
It's on the Discovery Family Channel.
Yeah, you're right.
When's the last time you've been on the Discovery Family Channel, Mr.
Well,
Talented?
you're absolutely probably because it doesn't cost anything to have
kitten
that
has
dumb
more
dog.
talent.
How much does it cost to put a dog on there?
I don't know, but they have advertising, so they're making money.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. They're making money. I think it's the Kardashian effect. I really, really do. Or the Kardashian effect, actually, which is not
you just went
aliens.
Star Trek there, buddy.
Those are different puppies I'm watching on that show. Hey-yo!
But what have they done at all? They have a great empire. They have basically made a lot of money off of whatever the hell their fame is. I give them a lot of credit from a business situation. But what have the Kardashians done to even get that attention?
They had sex on film.
Yeah, and even that was just some random, not even a professional job. You know what I mean? It was just, I don't.
Dude, someone says you should start up an OnlyFans where you just bitch about being on OnlyFans.
That's actually a good idea.
We should all get our own OnlyFans.
Yes.
Ooh, yeah.
BJ would get a lot of subscribers by accident, though. BJ's of OnlyFans, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But I already have a platform. This is what I made a career of.
But no one's giving you $9.99 a month to hear you bitch.
Well, the company pays me. What's
That's
wrong
true.
with that?
There's nothing wrong with that. But I don't like the hustle of somebody that could get an OnlyFans going, and if they can make a few dollars a month doing whatever they decide to do, whether it be raunchy or whether it just be completely wholesome. I think it's funny that it started off as being a raunchy website, and typically it's something that starts off supposed to be innocent, and then the raunchiness takes over, like a Snapchat. And on this one, it's the flip side. It started off what seemed to be mainly for people to post, X-rated stuff, and now there's people out there just saying, "No, I don't have to do X-rated stuff. I'm going to make it wholesome." And now they're taking over.
Well, it's kind of like Twitch. Twitch started just as a gaming platform,
Yep.
and now
And
people
sports.
they're using it for everything. And I don't have a problem with that. I just don't understand the draw. I completely miss just watching random people do nothing. Maybe it's a Seinfeldian effect.
It's a reality show effect.
I blame Seinfeld.
You blame Seinfeld.
Because it was a show about nothing, and people realized they could do shows about nothing.
So this whole new generation that's never seen Seinfeld are inspired by Seinfeld.
Exactly.
Got it.
I have to bring it back to my generation. Otherwise, I won't find any happiness.
Someone says, I agree with Steve on the Too Cute series. I love the Too Cute kittens and puppies, especially they're growing up where they grow up until adoption. You should watch it, man. Don't knock it until you watch it.
Why would you recommend that to me? I mean, really? It's like I didn't recommend Jojo Rabbit to you specifically because I know that's not.
You put it on the universe.
Yes, but I didn't tell you specifically.
I felt like you were talking to me.
Yeah, well, there's no way I'm going to watch a kitten channel or a dog channel.
Whenever I see anyone post anything on Facebook, I think they're talking about me.
See, I really try to find out things that you like. You just want me to be suffering. Well, I hate the dog cat channel.
Well, I also said watch Money Heist, so, he was one or the other. Money Heist or Too Cute?
Money Heist or Dog Cat Channel.
He's helping.
I really can't do this anymore. I just can't. I mean, it's. I should realize right now. Look, he broke himself because he's such a moron. Even he knows he's an idiot.
Steve, you okay over there?
I don't know what's happening.
I laughed so hard I farted and Vicky heard it.
Oh, you farted?
Nuclear blast!
And Vicky laughs every time Steve farts.
I can't believe it.
Because it happened. I looked at Vicky, I'm like, did I just do that? And she's looking at me like, did you just do that?
Because at first I thought it was BJ, and then Steve looked at me.
I should have
blamed it was
BJ.
me. I've never farted in front of you ever.
I thought it was an accident. And it was Steve's accident.
You know what? Because I'm the old guy. I'm the one that's going to fart by accident.
It sounded like it was on your end.
I'm done with this show. I kind of
am too.
I really am.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock, 99.9 KISW.
Spend less time in the laundry room and more time doing the things you love. Introducing the Samsung Smart Top Load Laundry Pair, now available at Lowe's. The washer's large capacity means you can fit more in every load. Plus, its super speed setting washes a full load in only 28 minutes. Shop the smart washer that will streamline laundry day, backed by Lowe's Price Promise. Based on using super speed on a normal cycle with an 8-pound load. Terms apply. See Lowe's.com/price promise for details. U.S. only.
Everything is better electrified. Like the guitar, toothbrushes, or cars. And Hyundai has the widest range of electrified vehicles on the market, including the first ever Tucson and Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. You can use electric when you want it or gas when you need it. It's your journey. Evolve it beyond the pump in the 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe plug-in hybrid EVs. Visit your nearest Hyundai dealer or learn more at HyundaiUSA.com. Call 562-314-4603 for complete details.
$20 million, $19 million, $6 million. These are all awards recovered for clients of Phillips Law Firm. To win big, you have to fight big. And Phillips Law has been fighting the too-big-to-fail insurance industry for decades. Not every case will have a multi-million-dollar outcome, but Phillips Law will fight just as hard to recover the outcome you deserve. If you or a loved one has been injured in a car accident or on the job, call or click today at 1-800-JUSTICE or visit justiceforyou.com.
BJ and Migs, mornings on The Rock.
99.9 KISW, The Rock of Seattle. It's Listeners on the Loose. You pick the topic. You guide the show at 206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
So I want to know if you guys are going to have a sleepover with one celebrity, who would it be and why?
A sleepover?
A sleepover?
Or like braid our hairs and stuff?
Just when I think we've lost our minds, I'm like, okay, our texters have lost their minds with us.
With a celebrity, like one person, a celebrity. I feel like it would be awkward.
Well, like a slumber party, you can play games, watch movies.
Like I feel like I could have a good slumber party with like Bert Kreischer.
Oh yeah, that's a good call.
Good call, yeah.
I thought you were going to say Gronk.
Oh, Gronk. I don't know. I want to go somewhere with Gronk.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like Bert, I feel like would be fun. We'll just hang out at the house and just get wasted and just watch stupid. It's basically like hanging out with Ted.
Yeah. Good call.
Yeah.
But see, you know Ted. I mean, even though Bert is like probably one of the guys in the show that you feel like you know as well because he's always so good to us and he tells you everything and he seems like just who he is no matter at any moment. It's always Bert being Bert.
Yeah.
I think that's a good call. But anybody else, it just seems weird.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, of course, like, I'd love to, like, get to know Eddie Vedder, but I don't know if I want to have a sleepover with him. It could get really awkward.
I agree.
I mean, like looking at Eddie, I'm like, Eddie, Pearl Jam's cool. You want to listen to one of your records?
And you sleep in the same room on a sleepover. Usually.
Yeah,
every sleepover I've had, you're always on the same room. You're all there hanging. That's what a sleepover is. You don't go sleep in separate rooms.
I just kind of assume that a sleepover these days as an adult, you kind of go into your own rooms. But I guess you could stay in the same room together.
Well, yeah.
We're not 6.
Well, that's why who does sleepovers then?
I do.
And so that, all right.
Ted comes over. He sleeps over.
Does he really?
Yeah. I sleep over his place.
You don't even invite us to your house and you have Ted sleeping over?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's like, Lulu likes him.
Okay.
Look, one day if Lulu likes you guys, you'll be invited.
Lulu doesn't even like your wife. She bit your wife.
She loves my wife.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess that's a fun way of showing it.
She doesn't like touchdowns.
All right. So, Vicky, who would you pick for a sleepover?
I'm currently really obsessed with this comedian named Shane Smith. He's like got tattoos all over his face and everything, but he's a huge board gamer and nerd and just weird dude.
Oh, you have to send me a link to this guy.
He
I never
is
heard of him.
Awkward and hilarious.
All right. I'll watch his stuff. I mean, I'll
watch his stuff.
Well, I watched that thing with that guy doing magic tricks for high people. I saw that.
Did you like it?
It was fun.
It's pretty awesome, right?
Yeah.
It made people happy.
It was a short video, too. I thought I was actually wanting more.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. But that's what you do. You leave the audience wanting more.
What about
Rev,
Rev.
Danny, or Rev, or anybody.
Billy Joe Armstrong.
See, I'm worried, though, that I feel like it's going to be awkward like if I did it with Eddie.
Well, I mean, no, because at that point, like, you know what he's doing the quarantine covers? We can write songs together all night long.
Dude, I feel like he's going to yell at
on
you.
Whiskey. That's fine.
I'm sorry. I think Billy Joe Armstrong would be so fed up with
But
Danny.
I don't think Billy Joe drinks.
Oh, he doesn't drink anymore? I don't know.
Didn't he stop drinking after he had that?
I heard he had that meltdown
sober.
was what, 8 years ago?
Give me a break. 1 minute left.
Yeah, I don't-
1 minute left. You're going to give me 1 minute?
I think after that he stopped drinking.
Oh, see, I don't know if he went sober. If he went sober, then probably not.
Well, if anyone knows, you'd know better than me.
That's probably true.
Yeah. I totally know who Vicky's talking about now. That guy has a really funny comedy piece I've seen on Facebook where he talks about his neck tattoos.
Oh, okay.
He's really awesome.
He's very clever.
I want to go with, who's our local comic, Dye? Is it Jeff Dye?
Jeff Dye, yeah.
Jeff Dye, he's already shown me that he takes old people to nice places.
Yeah, he likes to hang out with old people. So
I've Jeff Dye beat my sleepover.
Well, nice place is going to take you on a sleepover to the bathroom.
He's going to take me
to the walk-in closet.
Well, the sleepover doesn't have to be at my house, does it? Can't we sleep over anywhere?
Yeah.
That's why I picked Jeff Dye, because he gets to go to exotic places to sleep over. So, he'll take me to, like...
Fair.
Yeah, he'll take me to Japan or something.
All right, Rev.
Jay and Silent Bob.
Oh, it's
wait, I thought that'd be one. You're going to do two?
Well, they come as a pair.
If that's the case, I would have went with Hall & Oates.
Well, sorry, too late. I already picked.
You know what? I don't like this
And you
subject
already
anymore. We're not following any rules of this subject. It breaks my head.
There are no rules to a sleepover.
What kind of rules? You didn't say anything about that.
206-421-ROCK. Text us at 77999.
Somebody wanted our advice.
Yes.
I've been listening to you guys since as long as I can remember. I'm 19 now, and my dad loves you guys. I need some advice. I'm meeting the girlfriend's parents for the first time. Any helpful tips? Wear a shirt.
Wear a shirt. That's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think that's about it. Be nice to them and wear a shirt.
Don't stink.
How did you approach it? Because look, you are an older person, a little bit older than maybe the parents might have thought that their daughter would have got to. So I think that might have been a challenge. I don't know, because I can't remember. Or did the parents not care?
I would imagine they probably cared when she first mentioned who she was dating. But no, when I met them, they couldn't be nicer.
Okay, so
I went into it just being nice to them, and they were nice back. It's kind of crazy how the world works.
You had the shirt, and
I wore a shirt, and I was
Okay.
nice to them. It really helps.
That does help.
Again, free subscription to my OnlyFans.
See, you got lucky, because a lot of times the dad is not too happy with the boyfriend, no matter who he is.
True.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what age. It's
Yeah.
just I mean, I think about that now. Like, I've obviously got several years to worry about that, but
Oh, you're going to be that guy that's not happy?
no, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wear whatever my old wrestling attire that I used to wear, because obviously I won't be wrestling at the time that she's dating.
Yeah.
And I'll just wear that when he comes over and watch like old matches of me hitting people with chairs while I hold a steel chair.
That's great.
Yeah, that's perfect. Just the way it was done for you.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you're not
Paying it forward.
You're not going to be nice.
No, of course I'd be nice.
Yeah.
I mean, I say that now. Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I'll just be like a curmudgeon and be like, F off.
It is. It's so hard because the boy is usually going to be nervous. Guys, tend to not be great communicators. So it's a tough one. You don't know what you're walking into, but I think your advice is the best one. Just look good and be nice and respectful. I think that's the other thing. If as respectful as possible. Boy, if there's any time to adjust your speech pattern, I think it is around the parents. Just assuming that however you speak probably isn't their lingo.
Well, don't drop F-bombs.
And that's the problem.
Wait, don't curse unless they curse first.
Yeah, that's the problem. A lot of people just speak the way they speak, and I don't think they realize that maybe it might not be cool to older folks.
But I mean, on the flip side, like I agree with this person says, when you're meeting someone, don't try to pretend someone that you're not. Like, be yourself. I mean, obviously, be the best version of yourself, but don't try and act like as if like you're something that you're not. Because if this turns out to be the person you're going to be with for a while, then they're going to see right through that.
Well, yeah, we're not
Eventually.
saying for the girl, we're saying for the parents.
Right.
Yeah, of course, be yourself around the girl. But I mean, around the parents, I think you have to show.
No, I'm talking about being around, like, be who you are around the parents as well. Like, I was on my best behavior when I met, like, my.
Right.
But I'm not going to be like all of a sudden walking in, like wearing a tuxedo, talking about how I love to drink tea.
Aw.
Yeah, but you did lie about wrestling to your girlfriend. You did do that.
100%. I said I was kind of a fan.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I will say that I'm so excited for when Lily's that age because I'm inviting Steve over in his wrestling outfit. Rev's going to come over in his tank top, and we're just all going to sit on the front porch
and make it awkward.
Make it awkward.
Oh yeah.
Because everyone can come because at that point I got messed with when I was a teenager going to a girl's house, so now it's my turn, and it's going to be amazing.
All right. Well, there you go. There's so many different ways. There's so many different angles to approach on this one. Vicky, any advice from the female perspective?
I think bringing a gift. So, figure out from the girlfriend, flowers for the mom, or if she's not a fan of flowers, chocolates or whatever, get the insight from your girl, and then a bottle of scotch or whatever his preferred beverage, 12-pack of beer for the dad.
Oh, that's interesting.
Showing up empty-handed always just feels weird to me in any situation, going to somebody's house, so always bring something.
Wow, I never thought of giving the father a gift. The mother I could see bringing flowers to.
We live in a world now where we really can't go out to eat. Maybe just bring some takeout over.
Ooh, perfect.
Be like, hey, what? Look, if the day comes...
I think this is a specific father in mind that would love takeout brought over to the house.
Let's fast forward, 13 to 16 to maybe 40 years from now. I mean, it depends on when we're allowed...
Any particular cuisine, Steve, that should be brought over?
If the guy she's going on, a girl she's going on a date with, all of a sudden shows up with teriyaki...
Okay.
I'm going to be like... Welcome into our home.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you need to find out what kind of booze he likes, what kind of food he likes, and just booze and food him up, and you should be in good shape.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
I hope we helped.
I you know what? I don't know if we ever help, but listen, at least you have a lot of things you know not to do. How about that?
Somebody says Reddit has RPAN, I guess RPAN, where you can live stream or watch live streams of people doing mundane things. I once did a live stream of me clearing out the blackberries.
And? How much you got paid for that?
I don't know if you get paid on that. I don't know if Reddit has a pay. I've been on Reddit twice in my life.
Oh, yeah. It's the Reddit Public Access Network.
What?
And it's literally just videos of the people just doing random things. Sometimes they're pets, sometimes going on for walks.
And they just live stream it.
Yeah. Yeah, and it will switch around, and they'll go on different people. I think people get a certain amount of time to do stuff.
And is anybody getting paid besides Reddit?
No, this is just a Reddit thing. So you get to, have some fun, play an instrument if you play an instrument or, I don't know, put out weird conspiracies.
But I bet if you do get enough people watching, you could, throw a comment in there and be like, hey, you want to see more, go to my OnlyFans.
Yeah, probably.
All right. I guess. This is missing me. This is the one thing in life that I don't understand this.
Well, you just gotta have to accept that, man. It's just, the
world's
moving right past you.
I'll have to find somebody that can explain why this is a thing that people like. That's all. I mean, I'm not. I know people like it. I just don't understand why.
It kind of reminds me along the same lines as when people just didn't get people watching other people play video games. It's because I want to see somebody doing something that I can't quite do very well.
Oh.
And, it's just interesting to see how they do it. And it's a different way to see it.
You don't know how to hang out. You don't know how to hang out at your house?
Well, I mean, sometimes they're cooking, and sometimes they're just walking around. I want to see where they live. I also like Periscope as well, just watching people do live streams and just kind of hang out and do some stuff, or maybe do some busking on the street.
Is it voyeurism, maybe, to some degree?
Yeah. I think it's like the Truman Show. Remember that? I mean, that whole movie was based on this whole concept of just watching somebody exist.
Ooh, good call, Steve. I hadn't thought about that. We have become the Truman Show?
Deep.
I think lately, too, because of COVID and not being able to go out and meet people and stuff, and we're just kind of exhausted, it's this is in a way I'm hanging out with somebody without having to actually do anything.
And you feel like you know them because OnlyFans, the only reason you know the person is because you could know them in real life.
I hate this. You're not going to like this, guys. Only because I've been doing reading. This is, I think, a slacker way of getting intimacy and connection. And I don't think it's really good The fact that you actually have to go out and interact with real human beings and put something on the line, I think there's something there for that. And to be able just to be a voyeur and not have any investment at all in what you're like connecting to, I'm not too sure that's good for the human race long term.
But you're assuming that they're not also interacting with people in addition to this. I mean, that would be the same argument for what people first watch television or play video games. You're not in a room with somebody else. You know what I mean? You're lacking the intimacy with somebody. This is just a form of entertainment.
You may be right, but I wonder.
I'll enjoy watching somebody like, I watch this guy Mark Rabilla. He's a DJ guy, and he'll DJ in his room wearing just a silk robe and his underwear, and at some point he gets so intense he takes off the robe and it's just him sure he looks like an accountant, and he just gets really intense and he yells about being a flamingo and all this stuff. But like he just creates music, and sometimes it's just you could just tell he's working something out, but then every once in a while he hits something pretty amazing. You're like, this is pretty epic, like this is awesome. But I mean, I do it because I think it's entertaining, and he brings a smile on my face. But he's just really just practicing and making music and improvising music in his room by himself. And he's got a huge following because of that. But I still go out and interact with people.
But it's not two-way. That's the only thing I think that's a little bit of a thing, is that there's a lot of one-way sort of intimate interaction. Maybe not with you, Steve, but I see it with the younger people the less intimate connections they're having that are two-way.
But there are people that you comment on this and you can talk to them. And
yeah, but that's not really talking to somebody commenting. I mean, that's just writing from the safety of your keyboard.
Well, that'd be the same as like, hey, texting isn't communicating because you're just writing.
I would say, yeah, texting is definitely not it's not as intimate as verbal, and not as intimate as like being there one-on-one. I mean, that's true. It's a little bit less than the being there right in front of somebody. But yeah, that's me. Hey, can have fun with what's his name?
Mark Rabillette. He's a flamingo.
And have fun.
Eat your grandma.
Have fun with the flamingo.
Today's podcast was brought to you by Travis Gagne, bankruptcy attorney. Here's another question from a listener. Can I leave things off of a bankruptcy, like my car?
You have to list all of your assets and creditors when you file bankruptcy. So you would have to tell the court and the trustee that you have the car, or that you have a car loan. You could say that I want to keep my car and continue to make my payments on the car. But the court will need to know that you have a car and that you may have a payment on the car. So by leaving it off the bankruptcy, if you mean that you cannot disclose it to the court, the answer to that is no, you must disclose it. However, that does not mean that you'll lose those assets. You'll be able to keep things like a car and a house in almost all cases, but you must disclose them to the court. But you'll need to continue to make payments on a house or a car that you intend to keep.
Thanks, Travis. If you have more questions about bankruptcy, you can reach out to Travis anytime at ChooseTheRightChapter.com. That's ChooseTheRightChapter.com. Thanks for listening.